Um, there we go. Hello, welcome to Milo on the Ready. We are live. Let me make a slight adjustment here. So who's out there today? Oh, American Warrior, how you doing? Okay. I got to do something here real quick. Oh, this button over here. There, you're a mod. Got to have somebody out here. Okay, I got to go back over this screen. Okay. Don't know if I'm going to have people on the panel today or not. Not sure. I mean, after the last time and what that turned into, I'm just not sure. But I would like to discuss a topic. And a lot of it has to do with, it's going to be prepping, yes. You know, he's not barking so much anymore. We had to give him a muzzle. And now he tries to bark and it sounds more like a whimper. He's not liking it too much, though. But I know that a lot of us, when we go out to the stores, we're seeing lots of stuff not on the shelves. Well, case in point now, I guess baby formula is the latest thing to be hit. But just our standard day-to-day stuff. Lots of times that's off the shelves too. And although I know that a lot of people say that's not as bad as people think, I know that other channels and other content creators have shown it. And I know that I even submitted some pictures of what I saw to another content creator, and they showed it, that it wasn't just localized things. And so there's a lot of stuff that we had not been able to get. So I guess most importantly is that in this situation, what kind of things are we doing to kind of get around that? Because I know that, like for myself, I've always been big on dehydrating. Got some videos out about that. And now that I've got one, I'm going to start doing some pressure canning. Plan on doing that tomorrow, actually. But I just kind of want to hear what everybody else is kind of doing. Because I think it's a big topic right now that we've got to find a way to continue to stock up. Oh, let's do this. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Oh. Let's just go ahead and do this. Oh, Ray is sleeping. He's taking a nap. Oh, forgive me, it's a little warm. No, he was up rather early this morning, and he let me sleep, so I figure it's time to let him sleep. Oh, sorry to hear that, Michelle. I know I usually have that during the week, but that's because of work. So come on, people, let's talk. I mean, what are we doing to stock up on food when the easy to obtain stuff isn't available in the stores? Man, I've kind of opened it up. We'll get somebody up on here. As long as they're respectful, because if they're not, they're gone. And of course, I see people coming in, but they're not saying anything. Yeah, nobody has to be shy. If anybody is, it should be me, but here I am. I'm out here for the world to see. That's weird. I think I'm gonna have to get a real green screen. Hey, Stuart, how you doing? Yeah, I should have my phone on the charger right now too, but I didn't grab the cable. Do it in a while. I saw that video that you did, Stuart, about the macaroni and cheese. Kind of interesting. Guess that's kind of one I might not be getting. Oh, nice. Oh. Oh, I know I've got a bunch of chargers around here and I should have one plugged in charging it right now, but I don't. So, Stuart, do you have any new foods that you're going to be trying out soon? We always like to know about those. And apparently, I just looking at the way things are going in the background here, I'm going to have to get a green screen. Okay, let's get what let's get this started. What kind of things are you prepping? I mean, I know that everybody, we all try to hit the basics, food, water, things like that. Are there other things that you're prepping? Well, it is very hard to prep on a budget. Um, but I've always looked at it this way: it's just, you know, little extra stuff each week, and it builds up. It really does, and especially if you can, you know, like get it on sale or something. Um, I mean, one of my favorites is canned corn. I go through that quite a bit, and my normal store, I was getting it for about 69 cents a can, but not having a vehicle right now, I can't get to that store. So the closest store I have to me, it's 89, 99 cents a can. So I've kind of lost a little bit of my buying power on that. But I see that they have some right now that's 79 cents a can. So I can get a few more things because of that. And so it's just, yeah, money's not going as far as it used to, but it's, you know, an extra can here or there really does add up. Of course, Milo's napping and flopping around. Kind of fun to watch him at times. Although he did try to go through a window the other night. Oh yeah, definitely getting the rice. I've got so much rice stocked around so many places. It's kind of not funny, but it is because I have it. Uh, and I stock up on the dry beans also, but at the same time, I also stock up on canned beans because they're easier to use. And sometimes that can be a good thing. So if you don't have a lot of time, canned is good. If you do have the time, dry. Um, oh, should be interesting, Stuart. I look forward to that because yeah, that's going to be one of those things that we really need. I mean, gotta have mac and cheese. If you don't have mac and cheese, but society is over. That and I've been stocking up on coffee as I can because without that, I guess society is over also. And I can get it for a decent price. It is creeping up in price, but I did manage to. It was on sale. I should have gotten a few of them. I got a can of the Cafe Bustelo for $3.99. Went back because I was going to get another can of it, and it was back up to $6.99 a can. So yeah, I should have gotten 3 or 4 at that time. But I've got to have my caffeine. And if I can figure out a way to dehydrate beer, that'd be great. I haven't figured that one out yet. And just out of curiosity, does anybody out there, do they dehydrate or can? Because like I said, I'm going to start canning tomorrow. Be my first try at it. Um, got everything ready to go finally, and I'm going to try to have some fun with that. Doesn't show that. I'm going to click over here real quick. No, that didn't show either. And I'm still trying to get used to all of this, trying to monitor things. Oh, there it is. There is a countdown. But yeah, I'm just really curious as to what other people are doing to kind of get around the shortages that are out there. Um, I mean, I have a feeling that it's going to get worse, a lot worse, real quick. And I know I saw in the news yesterday that India, the second largest producer of wheat for the world, has decided to stop exporting wheat out of their country because of the fear of the upcoming food shortages. An all American, and that is a oh, and you haven't used it yet? Yeah. Um, for the mac and cheese, um, there's a I know that I did a video on a place called American Discount Foods, and it's not Kraft, it's an off-brand. I think it's a store brand, some from somewhere, but they had it for like 39 cents a box, and so I stocked up on quite a few of those. Well, American, you got to get it out of the box. Get it out of the box. Use it. I know for my first try tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing carrots because I mean, for right now, fresh foods still seem to be rather inexpensive. So if I can get those and stock up on those, I'm gonna be so much better with my purchasing power of what little I have. And well, American, there's a lot of channels out there that I mean, that's all they discuss is canning. They do lives and do canning, and you can ask questions, and they will really help you out. And I mean, I read through the instructions on mine, and I couldn't believe how actually very simple it looks like it's going to be. Well, if I get to canning and get good at it, we'll find a way to get you some in-person training. I don't know how, but heck, might even just have to be a StreamYard private. That way we can point the cameras at what we're doing and go from there. Which could be interesting. Okay, I'm going to run for a second. I need more coffee. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I am back. And yes, I am drinking coffee right now. Although it is just a little past noon, but I think I'll stick with coffee for a bit. Yeah, and I know that tomorrow is going to be my first day with this canner, but I'm still going to shoot some video and get pictures and everything like that. And if I fail, I fail, and you all get to see it. I think that'd be the best part of it. I'm hoping it doesn't fail though. But yeah, I think I've got enough jars that I can do 2 batches. And I buy the carrots, 2-pound bags, 5-pound bags, whatever I can get. Interesting thought, Joe. Interesting thought. Could very well be. Although I haven't really noticed an increase in the diesel prices here in the Phoenix and Mesa area. They've been holding pretty steady, fortunately. But then again, I don't go by any truck stops like I used to when I was on the road. So I don't know what prices for the big rigs is right now. Well, I think we're all kind of tired of the lies about all of these shortages. I mean, mainstream media for the longest time said that there are no shortages. And, yes, there were some recalls on the formula, but not enough to create what's going on right now. Something else happened there. And I don't know. I mean, heck, we saw it with food production. They might have problems with production for the baby formula too. I don't know. We may not hear about anything like that. But, and Joe, you're right. Yeah, it is the cheapest because diesel fuel is actually the first step in the process, and then everything else is derived off of that. Actually, I think propane is up there too. Yeah, Stuart, I've done a lot of dehydrating myself, and I store it in mason jars with oxygen absorbers. Yeah. Well, there you go. You've got to use that air fryer then. I know that I think there's actually one out there that actually can do some canning too. I'm not sure if it's an air fryer though. I don't remember offhand right now. But yeah, I've been dehydrating myself for 6, 7 years. I actually got my dehydrator from one of my coworkers. He found it at a thrift store, as a matter of fact. And I think the tag is still on it that he paid like $10 for it. And it worked spectacular. The only thing it did not have was there's additional trays, or not trays, but pieces for on the tray for like doing like fruit roll-ups things. It didn't have those, but I didn't need that. I just, looked around, and there was some stuff I was trying to dehydrate, like corn, that would fall through the mesh. And so I looked it up, and I found out that the hobby store plastic canvas can be used. And so I got some, cut it up for my setup, and started using that, and I've never had any problems since. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do canned meat yet or not. I'm gonna get the vegetables thing down first. An American, if your air fryer will dehydrate, the simplest thing to get, um, get a bunch of bananas and cut those up, because the kids love them. Kids will love them. I've got, I think I got half a dozen jars of dehydrated banana. And what's funny is that they say, okay, get them sliced up, put them in with some a citric acid bath before you dehydrate them, or they'll go off color. But I find that if I slice them and put them on the dehydrator and get it fired up, I've got no problem with coloration. Hello, Moonwater. Pardon me there. Now, I know in the past, because, well, every family holiday, I never liked sweet potatoes. This past Thanksgiving, I actually had some that were very good. And so now I got some sweet potatoes, and I dehydrated them. So I do plan on canning some now too. Um, they're they're still pretty inexpensive in the stores. So rather than trying to get a can of it, which is convenient, um, I've got the pressure canner. I want to use it and enjoy doing this, because it will build up my supply of things. Oh, I haven't seen a root cellar in years. One thing about out here in Arizona, it's hard to find any place that has a root cellar or a basement or anything like that. They just don't do it here. Um, I think some places it's because it's a floodplain, but it's just, the other thing is we don't have the storms like other places do, where you need to use that as a shelter. And as far as growing food, um, I've got to get a few things for outside, and I plan on doing some growing also. I There's a lot of stuff I want to grow, and And to go along with it, I'm going to let some of it go to seed so that I can learn how to seed plants so that I have more in the future. So I think that's going to be a very important thing, is because at some point seeds are not going to be available. Interesting effect. Oh, we've lost a couple. Oh well. Well, we've been on here for half an hour, and I think I'm going to call it a day. Oh, wait. But yeah, well, I've got a lot of stuff to get done today, and I've got a visitor coming over to get more stuff, so I got to be ready for that. Hopefully there's no fight. Hasn't been so far, but you never know. And I'm going to do this again next week. Something different. I don't know what yet. I'll come up with something. Maybe we'll get some people on the panel next time. So with that, for Milo and myself, have a great day. Stay safe out there. Have a good one, all. If you're on, I'll be there.